everybody, and welcome to HP and AMD Tech Talks. I'm Russell. With us today, we've got Jeff Lowry from the Commercial Notebook team. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, Russell. Excited to be here with you.
Hey, glad to have you. Well, we're talking today about the hybrid work hero that is HP EliteBook 805 G9 series. So that's the 835, 845, and the new 865, as some of our dimensions have changed. And so, Jeff, I understand you have one of the devices. You've had a chance to take a look at it. Tell me what you think about it.
Yeah, I have. I've had a couple of days to play around with it, run it through its paces. I'm really excited about it. It's chock full of premium experiences. One, it's thin, it's light, it's rugged, it's mil standard 810H tested, just super durable. One of the things, too, to kind of note is we have a new aspect ratio. So we've gone from 16:9 to 16:10. And what that means is I got more vertical space on the screen, so less scrolling up and down, larger surface area to see, what I'm happen to be working on at the time. We got a larger clickpad too that's centered in the keyboard area, very easy to use biometric fingerprint reader for ultimate security, and just, all around, just really excited about this new product.
What are some of those big key improvements gen over gen that we need to be focusing on with the EliteBook G9?
Absolutely. Well, hey, first and foremost, let's give credit to AMD with the new Pro processors. So not only do we have the U15 series 15 watt processors we've had in the past, but we've added the HS 28 watt processors. So we've truly got awesome performance, extremely awesome battery life. And in the past, you always kind of had great performance and maybe a lower battery life, or great battery life and lower performance. AMD has really knocked it out of the park. I'm excited for our customers to get to use it, and excited for their feedback coming from us as well. A couple of other things to note is we've added DDR5 memory, completely different architecture, twice the throughput. Excited about that because the end user is going to see some real performance gains, and we're just very excited to bring that to our customers and end users.
Well, one thing you captured too was with the AMD Ryzen PRO 6000 series processors is you get this no compromise scenario where you get the best of both worlds. And that is just the crux of what this is this device, I feel like, just delivers on all fronts. With that, we've got the EliteBook positioned historically right for our enterprise, our corporate customers. And so there's things that those specific customer segments require, primarily in a security and manageability space. And so what can you tell us about the EliteBook in respects to that?
Yeah, a couple of things. One, full wireless KVM, with AMD's Dash for enterprise class manageability. So, IT managers can manage these devices remotely, don't have to touch them. We've got our Wolf, business security added in, where we protect below the operating system. It's HP engineered BIOS that our customers are familiar with. Just manageability and security with AMD Pro and Dash is just unprecedented. And then we've also got what we call the HP Presence collaboration focus. So, this helps the IT managers in the fact that their end users don't really have to do anything to the settings, as they're meeting on meetings. I can move around the display, the camera tracks me, it picks up that I'm in front of it. When we look at, the HP audio experience as well with noise cancellation, dog barking in the background, baby crying, delivery driver knocking on the door to deliver our packages. We use AI-based signatures to tune all that out. So we don't want that to be part of your meeting. We want it to be crystal clear, but noises are going to happen. Maybe you even have a student or a child who's doing, school from home, and they're working not even in the next room, but maybe the next table beside you. We want that experience to be just crystal clear in your meeting when you're sitting in front of this HP PC. That may be a little bit different than the competition that just doesn't have the ability to tune out those ambient background noises like we do.
No, absolutely. I find myself all day dealing with that kind of experience with interacting with people on calls just like this one. But coupling that with what we have on the AMD Ryzen PRO 6000 series processors with that extended battery life and performance, I just see being able to carry out those conversations well into the evening and working, around the clock, and not having a device that's going to, I guess, get tired and go to bed before I do. So that's exciting stuff.
Right on.
Yeah. Well, talking about how the world's evolved, and needing this new collaboration in a virtual sense because we're in this world where hybrid work is important, and it's really taken front and center stage for a lot of our customers. What makes the EliteBook 805 G9 series the hybrid work hero within our portfolio?
Yeah, well, we started designing this product that's introduced now in 2022 at the beginning of 2020. And the design cycle really went through all of 2020. So what I mean by that is we really got to see how the pandemic affected our own workforce and our customers' workforces. So we had that advantage to design these products to really be for that user that works anywhere. It could be for working at home, working in the office, working on the road. Really doesn't matter. It's fully optimized with the experiences that I talked about before, the presence, the noise cancellation, the optimal cameras. We're not just taking off-the-shelf cameras and putting them in HP notebooks. We learned a lot during that pandemic. I mentioned before, we were all stuck with 720p cameras, and we had to make the most of it. We didn't just sit back and say, that's just the way it's going to be. Our test labs and engineering really worked with that hardware and determined how can we make changes on the software side? How can we accommodate for lights coming in that maybe we don't want or changing light conditions? Maybe it's cloudy one minute, it's sunny the next. We needed the ability to really be able to take these cameras and just super tune them for the work from anywhere type experience. So, it doesn't matter where you're at. It could be home, could be in the office, could be on the road, combination of any of the above. This is going to be the optimal solution moving forward as we've got a new world of work.
So true. Yeah, I look at some of this whole package together, right? You've got your AMD Ryzen PRO 6000 series processors, which is just the latest and greatest from AMD. You couple that with this incredible collaboration experience built for hybrid work, because that is, it's not just working from home and it's not going back to the office. It's probably somewhere in between, right? So being able to adapt to that. So you're having this really great collaboration experience. And then you've got this uncompromised security with Wolf Security, as well as AMD Pro Security. And then you have full manageability suite, perfect for enterprise customers. It's hybrid in its DNA in terms of how this device has been built. And so I love how complete that package is. And I'm excited to see where this product's going to go for us in 22 and beyond. Well, hey, Jeff, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate all your insights and getting a little sneak peek into what's coming in 22 with the EliteBook 805 G9 notebook. So thank you for your time today.
Absolutely. It was great being on with you today, Russell. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.